Now what we want to talk about is that transition from talking to somebody personally to talking to them about your products, your services, and the business opportunity. Hi, I'm Lorna Rasmussen, speaking to you from Costa Rica. Obviously, I don't have a chance to just walk out the door and talk to people. So I'm having to develop a whole new style of getting to know people. But guess what? It's the same whether it's online or it's face-to-face. I personally prefer the face-to-face. So let's say you're having a conversation with someone, you found some things in common, you've had a good rapport with that person, and you want to make that transition from getting to know them to actually presenting them with the idea of your business or your business opportunity, your services and your products. Here's what's important. You are not out there selling. You're not a door-to-door salesperson. Again, you're out there to build relationships. So you now transition into the second part of the conversation by having the question in your mind, how can my product or service or my business opportunity help this person? Now, what does that mean? That means that you have to ask questions to get to know that person in that area of their life, or you're not going to know the answers to those questions. My husband used to go out with me when I was networking, and it would drive him crazy because he could see how these people needed a business opportunity, and I had a business opportunity that they should know about, but I wasn't saying anything about it because I didn't have in my mind a clear picture of exactly how this person could be really helped by being part of my business. As soon as I did, then I was able to ask a question of that person that allowed me to take the next step in the prospecting process, that next step being an invitation for them to look at information. So that might look like something like this. If it's a business opportunity that I think they'd be interested in. They've told me that they're unhappy at their job, they're not making enough money, they feel like they're spending too much time at work and not enough time with their family. I have gleaned these things from our conversation based on some pretty simple little questions like, you remember FORM, family, occupation, recreation, and money, or motivation. So I've asked them something like, oh, where do you work? And, oh, that sounds like a fascinating place to work, blah, blah, blah. And you talk about it for a little bit and you discover, yeah, it's a fascinating place to work, but they're spending too much time there. They've got a new child at home and they're not getting the time with that child that they would like. So that immediately, okay, there's a reason why they might want to know about a business where they can work from home, spend more time with their child. So that's where my thinking is going. At that point, I asked them a question. So you said that you'd really like to spend more time with your child. If I could show you a way where you could maybe make as much money, I don't know, but certainly a lot of people are making the kind of money that I think you'd be making in your career. Make the same money, but be at home with your child. Be in control of your time. Would that be something of interest to you? And then I shut up and I wait for the answer because they're either going to tell me, yes, I am interested. What are you talking about? Or no. I'm not in, I do have too much on my plate. I'm not interested. So by having that question, responding in that way, I have now opened the conversation up to giving them information that will allow them to make a decision about whether or not they would be interested in my business. So we're going to go on to talk about how do I then take that and move it into the next process, which is follow up to that question, getting them to look at something and potentially recruiting them into my business.